Welcome back. It's Adult Play Therapy Uncensored. I'm your host, the original John 20.
It's Jerry P.
And man, we are back here. Like I said, we're in Hooters. Loving it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Hooters, for sponsoring us, allowing us to shoot our podcast here in your beautiful facility. We are here in Cedar Hill, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come see us. You know what I'm saying? You might catch us. We're here on Thursday nights recording, having a good time, you know, giving you guys the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way we see it. You dig?
Absolutely, man. And we got one sponsor with Hooters, and we're trying to get our second one with Oak Cliff Bourbon Whiskey. Man, it's delicious. It's great for gifts around this time of the year.
Right on.
Get you a nice bottle of this
stocking
stuffers of this Oak Cliff Bourbon Whiskey, man. You can't go wrong with it. So, yeah, mess with us, Oak Cliff. We're trying to get you as a sponsor for the show.
Right
on.
And
show us some love, man.
Your Dallas Brands here.
Yeah, we're trying to keep everything Texas, man.
So, I'm going to pass this one to you.
Yeah. So, the next topic we're going to discuss is this Kim Kardashian $200K a month for child support.
$200K.
Child support. $200K a month. I mean, what you think? I mean, honestly, I feel like, it's a little bit much. You know, Captain Crunch ain't they ain't went up that much. Inflation, you know what I'm saying? But, in the greater scheme of things, I feel like, their family is a family of hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that this was the objective from the jump, but how many people thought that Kanye and Kim was going to work out in the long run?
Not many. Yeah, not many at all.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, kind of what they call securing the bag.
Yeah.
Whether that's through the kids, whether that's through the, marriage or whatever. It's just part of securing the bag, and it's the spoils of war. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what it is. Spoils of war. So I feel like at the end of the day, that's what it is when it comes to that $200K. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he put those babies in it, so now he's got to drop that for the babies. I think, at the end of the day, $200K ain't for her hair and nails. You think what I'm saying? She can say shit up free. Now I can see this is Shaniqua up the street, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we have to discuss.
$200.
Right.
Yeah, that's $200.
We have to discuss what she's doing it with. But I mean, for Kim Kardashian, I mean, and we kind of had a little off-camera discussion. Mm-hmm. But now that I think about it, at the end of the day, they probably got a little trust. Like, child support, just gonna throw it off in there, just let it just sit for the kids anyway. No big deal. That's why I feel like he gives a damn about it. It's like, let him have $200K. It's not a whole lot for an individual like himself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he can take care of his kids. Their family can take care of the kids. So it's not like anybody really needs money.
That's true.
So
what do you think about if he was to try to put down some parameters? Okay, with like some boundaries. I'll give you this $200K, but I don't want my kids on social media. Does he have a leg to stand on right now?
I personally feel like he should, and he could, and I feel like any judge, if you're gonna say a man has to give a woman a certain amount of money, you know what I'm saying, to take care of her when clearly these kids ain't gonna go hungry. You know what I'm saying?
They not.
Clearly. But you're a dumb enough judge, and I did say that, a dumb enough judge to say, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna rule for give her $200,000. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, you should be able to say, hey, I know your behavior, and I know your behavior. Maybe I need to get with your lawyers and work something out so that you guys don't embarrass your children. So when they get older, because there's already some embarrassments there. I mean, they're gonna be able to, pick up their phone, smart watch, or touch in the air pretty soon and see their mama getting jammed. You know what I'm saying? Slammed by, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know who? Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, and that's one thing to think about. I mean, but like I said before, I don't know if Kanye, if he's deemed sane enough to even make any, suggestions about any kind of stipulations with the $200K.
Yeah.
Because people looking at him right now like, nigga kind of on the fritz. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like, he on one right now. He off his rocker. And going to court with that bag, that shit ain't right, bro.
Yeah, you right, but...
So does he have a leg to stand on when it comes to asking for shit for the $200K?
I'm telling you, any man do. I feel like, if you taking my money, hell yeah, I got some things to say.
Yeah.
Because it's not like he's a deadbeat father. See, I think child support was set up for that purpose, for those fathers that are not in a kid's life. So that's why I'm like, that's why I think it's kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you taking $200,000 from a guy who's obviously not going nowhere.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
He live across the street.
Right. Yeah. And he dropped dead. Damn, it's not like he ain't got an insurance policy set up for his kids. It's not like the money, the billions that he's already worth isn't going to these little bastards in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his babies are going to be taken care of. So why are you even doing that? Like, I just feel like some cases and some situations are just plain dumb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You got
totally
rich
agree.
people. Why you want to award rich people more money? You know what I'm saying? They're like,
Yeah.
they're rich. It's not like nobody's going broke no time soon. I can see if Kim Kardashian was going broke, but they want to lose, you know what I'm saying, their empire, and things are going down the drain, and she's getting a divorce from Kanye, and she's going to need to be able to kind of live a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Then, okay, yeah, I can see. Yeah, make sure he helps out so the kids don't have any problems. But these kids ain't going to have not one issue.
They not, man. And, you know, with the whole Kim Kardashian thing, was it wise to get her pregnant 4 times?
I would say like this. I didn't think so, but
You got 3 or 4 kids, right?
I think I like 3 or 4. I don't know how many they got. I lost count.
More than 1.
Yeah.
I mean, was it
Most
wise
definitely.
to get the bitch pregnant more than once?
I'm tell you like this, bro. If it was real love, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Kids are beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying?
They are
and then
beautiful.
there are problems
Yeah,
too.
they blessings. They
But-
little angels.
Yeah, I just think like with certain people,
Why?
you shouldn't get pregnant. Period. You think what I'm talking about? I think
feel you,
that's
man.
my
I
thing.
feel you, and I feel like
Is she on that certain people's list? You know what I'm saying?
She is definitely on that.
Okay, well, let's write her down. Kim Kardashian. She should have not gotten pregnant by no one. You know?
And I feel like this was just like on the trajectory he was on with the Amber Roses, and I just feel like he's just like these hoes, man. And
Who knows?
this is just one of those things that happen when you know. I ain't gonna say we get hoes pregnant, but you get hoes pregnant. Yeah,
when you having fun. You know,
When you having fun
sticking
with
in anything.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And not pulling out.
I ain't with man. Yeah, man. So
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. From what I understood, from what I heard, Kanye actually really loved Kim. You know?
you think so?
I mean, it appeared that way to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It really appeared that way. Because I mean, why would I have kids
That's interesting.
with someone that people are questioning their integrity, unless I love them and I didn't give a damn about their integrity? You know what I'm saying?
Do you think Kanye, knowing Kanye as much as we know him, we don't really know him, but
Right.
do you think he loved her or he loved her status?
I mean, he loves
Because
her.
she was like, because he couldn't come with the, I'm bigger than you. Like she was bigger than him.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. She fine, bro. She fine. I think she's got a good personality. She seems like a sweet girl. She just seems like she's real optimistic. She seems like she's that sweet girl that's right there in line with the other sweet girls looking for another rich man to kick it with. Come look at her track record. Look where she come from.
Yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, she just seems like she's an optimistic individual. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Okay, I'm letting you go. I'm listening. I'm listening.
And I feel
Okay.
like, now she's gotten to money, you know what I'm saying, being optimistic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now she's in her more humbled, you know what I'm saying, her humble stages of life. You know what I'm saying? It just
Yeah.
she doesn't seem like she don't really seem like she's a hell raiser. Like I really don't see her raising hell. I see her creating issues. Like you get butt naked on, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's gonna create some problems, but
That's
I
what
don't see her hitting bitches upside the head with bottles. You know what I'm talking about?
She
Like,
just ain't that kind of bitch. She ain't no
you're
rowdy
right.
bitch.
You're right. She's not.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
just I'm fine. Give me about 3 months because I'm going to go get another surgery to shake this shit up and I'm going to put it on.
I don't think she's fine. I don't
You know,
think she's fine. I think
listen,
the
I think
bitch
she's
is-
very attractive in stages of her life. Like, I think there were stages, like, when she came.
So the Ray
from-
J stage.
I thought she was very
that's why I
attractive.
first came to know her.
Me too.
It was Ray J stage. She was.
Yes. The Ray J stage. And then she just blew from there, and I was just like, damn, I couldn't keep up with her. But from the Ray J stage, I thought she looked like a very attractive, normal chick. But then I feel like she had a couple tweaks to herself that really, to me, I thought she was beautiful. But the only thing is, I just thought maybe she was a little too hippie in certain areas. But I think she's trimmed it down now because she done had multiple surgeries. But I'm just like, remember the enhancements versus natural?
Yeah.
I feel like her enhancements had done her well throughout her years. But when I first was introduced to her, because I saw the video and all, I thought she was a very attractive chick, and I mean, she was taking that thing the right way. So I'm like, hey, had me intrigued. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
And then
man.
from there, I just like, okay, she's a pretty girl, man. She's, like I said, I don't know if she's got the brains or if it's her mother or if it's her sisters or what, but at the end of the day,
They're some hustlers.
yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I respect the game. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye, if it was me, I would have probably done the same thing. I probably would have given her a chance. I probably would have, giving each other a chance. I probably would have been in that thing with her, but Kanye never really wanted to be in the cameras. He was in it, but he wasn't really in it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Kanye seemed like he loved her. She seemed like she's a genuine person. Like she's probably got a pretty decent personality, but it doesn't take away from the fact that she's possibly toxic too.
I mean, because that's what people attract. We attract people of our own likeness. Our own mindset. So, do you think things would have been different if Pete was still in the picture?
I mean, shit, things is different now. He's been through the picture, yeah.
I mean, he got the picture, now he gone.
Right, that's what I'm saying. As I say, he's been through the picture. Like, I mean, things ain't the same. Like, it ain't good no more. Like, when you throw a dude up in my face right away, I ain't out here rocking with no chick. Dog, I'm trying to get you back. I'm trying to discuss it. Like I say, and that's the reason why I say that. This nigga tried to get her back, bro. Like, I think he cared about it. I think he cared. Something. And I think, let's just put it down like this. I feel like she might have played on his emotion too, because he really technically, I guess we could say, people want to point it out, does not have a family. After losing his mother, it was just him and his mom's anyway.
Yeah.
So after losing his mother, it was pretty much like
trying to latch on to something.
Yeah, and I mean that was his family. She was his family. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I think he tried to ride that. I think that's the reason why he put the kids in there. He wanted something that she had. I think people look at those things and those details, and I feel like we take advantage of that viewage. She was portrayed to have this strong family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Her mother, and her sisters. And then, of course, her dad was kind of in the background doing his thing. That was a strong family dynamic. And then it's right here in the media. He's a millionaire. He can't go date. He can't date chicks we date. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, what happened to the bitch from the first album? The Delta throwing up the Dynasty sign. Yeah, they would probably really fuck with him for real.
But you gotta say something, After a couple million, she's not that woman no more. After a couple million,
we'll never heard from again.
Right, her expectations were now, my benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't expect what I'm benefiting from. You gotta get it yourself.
But what do you think? This is just a case of. How back in the day they used to have the arranged marriages where if you weren't of a certain class or status level, you couldn't even fuck with this person.
Right, but that's what we're dealing with now. I feel like that's what we're
dealing with. And I feel like that's what Kanye loves about her fucking status. Because if Kim Kardashian was a thousandaire, he wouldn't take that bitch serious.
But I think you got to also understand that's what it is. It's the social class. Not too many high priced cats is wifing. You know what I'm saying? Regular Joe Blows these days.
Because they don't understand their lifestyle or what?
No, because there's a okay, listen. If he wiped up, my ex and had 4 kids with her or 3 or whatever, he wouldn't be paying her $200,000 a month. He'd be paying her 1.52, 20 million. You know what I'm saying? It's right. It's the status. It's the fact that it's more of a security to not be with someone of a lower status. Otherwise, we were talking about doing the show on prenups. You would have to get a prenup, a real tight, clad prenup to make sure that everything is so in order for you, because you can't be with a regular individual and think at the end of the day there's not going to be some repercussions from a breakup. You dig what I'm saying?
That's true. So what do you think about her? I ain't gonna say
especially worth $1 billion. Hell no.
About her kind of like going with somebody in a lower status with Pete Davis.
Right, but see, Pete Davis is from what I understood.
Was he just there to?
Probably so. I mean, from what I understood, Pete Davis has some cash. Like I've seen him in movies.
But he wasn't on that.
I didn't think he was like. I thought he was to me. I was like, he's a low budget cat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like the status of Kanye and Kim Kardashian, that's definitely a dropout.
That's what I thought.
So
I agree. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was just an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He might not even been doing anything. He might be like, hey, let me pay you just to, make this nigga jealous. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Pete Davis, people are saying Pete Davis got game. I don't know what it is, bro. But me personally, if I was a chick, I'm not looking at Pete Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know why. That's just not my, wouldn't be my preference. And I'm just saying that I'm not a chick, and I'm not saying, I didn't pay attention to the cat, but I'm like, damn, listen, if I was her, I wouldn't even be looking at Kanye, but he doing crazy as hell. I don't want to.
Yeah, I just feel like that $200K should come with some kind of stipulations. Hopefully it's something reasonable. Hopefully it's not a ploy to kind of, just long suffering from the dude. You know what I'm saying? Because it just kind of seemed like at this point she's no longer interested, and it just is what it is.
Okay, well, let's be honest. If we all, if we get out here in Hooters and we asked a couple of these guys that are sitting around the bar, and I mean, I'm sure some of these guys at the bar got some bread, and we don't even know about it. And we asked them to open up their wallets right now and see how much money in their wallets. And I've done this back in the day, so I don't know how it would be now. But when I did it back in the day, I think the max or the average, should I say, the average that I found in a bar with my buddy was like $2,500. I think most men had about $2,500 cash in their pockets where we were at. And we were at a sports bar. And it tripped me out because there were normal Joe Blows. A few had on business suits and some didn't. And then my buddy, he had $3,000 in his pocket. He said, man, I never leave without $3,000. I always try to have at least $3,000 cash. I have my credit card in case I need it, but I always keep about $3,000 in my pocket. And by saying that, and I'm sitting there thinking about, was it The Bling Ring? I saw that film about how those white kids in California was breaking into the homes of the celebrities and stealing from them. And I believe you got to check it out. And I believe the kid that was doing it, and they got a segment on Netflix about them talking about it. The kid, they're out of prison or whatever, who was the originator doing that. He was saying something like when he was in Paris Hilton's house. You know what I'm saying? He said because they robbed Paris Hilton's multiple times. He said we go to Paris Hilton's home and we go in the closet and it was like Paris Hilton was just like, oh wow, she had a room full of nothing but clothes. We go in there, pick what we want, and we pack it up, we take it. She said that we would steal her bags and stuff. When we stole her bags, she said a lot of times we look at the pockets of her jackets or look at her purses, and she'd have $20,000 there, $10,000 here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just chunk change. Just in these bags, $10,000, $20,000. I think he said the most was $50,000 in a bag. Just, these are bags out. It wasn't stored money. It was just chunk change from a night of party.
Yeah.
So, in saying that, I'm saying that to say $200,000, I think for like Kanye West,
really
it's just
shit.
Chunk change.
It really ain't shit, yeah.
But we carrying $3,000. She's carrying probably $100,000, and the $20,000, that $50,000 was the change from the night because she didn't spend all the money.
Yeah.
So that's $100,000 for like a Paris Hilton. So now you got a Kanye West. $200,000 is shit.
It really ain't nothing to him.
Yeah, it's just
really
pocket change.
Yeah.
And that's in my opinion. If I was to kind of
because it don't even make sense. I mean, he was a billionaire, so.
Yeah. How much money does he spend a day? How much money does he walk around with a day? We see him in the paparazzi life. We see him with the bodyguards and everything, but he got a bag on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Or a bodyguard got a bag. What's in that bag?
Bread, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Bread,
I'm just saying.
So it all makes sense.
Yeah. Because he's constantly making money. Everything about Kanye is money, I think.
Yeah.
And just like Kim Kardashian. Everything about her is money. So at the end of the day, I think he got off good. That's like me saying, okay, well, shit, I got to pay $10 a month. Okay, it's right here. Here's 10.
Here the whole year.
Right, here goes the whole year. So I feel like that's kind of like where he's at. And then the kids are at a pretty good age. I guess they're still young. They're under. How old are any of them above 10? I guess what we need to do is I need to research the age of the kids. I ain't trying to be too nosy. I know they had children and everything, but yeah, I don't feel like he had too long. Shit, maybe 8 years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's done.
Ain't no telling with them, bro. Ain't no telling with them. But yeah, I mean, like you said, it really ain't nothing to him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying general purposes.
Yeah, for us.
If you're gonna be put on child support,
right.
Guys out there, put some stipulations with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, make your rules if you're gonna be paying somebody to, whatever, regulate your funds when they come to your kids.
I agree, and I feel like judges need to really deliberate themselves. They need to take the time to look at the paperwork themselves. I think they need time to really discuss some social workers should possibly be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Get some social workers to come talk to them, and and the lawyers and legals so they can see how the kids are actually living. Because at the end of the day, there are some situations when kids are living with these women, and I fault these fathers, these men by it, because it's like they're living with these women because you don't want to take on the responsibility knowing that your ex is living like trash. You know what I'm saying? She thug life in it. You know what I'm saying? Kids go to bed at 9, or at 7 o'clock she got him with her homegirl because she got to hit the strip club. You know what I'm saying? She got to make that paper, that piece of change. You know, and then
or
she
that
got
money
to
you giving them kids is going to her.
Yeah, it's going to her nails and her hair. Like the kid's still hungry. He walking around, man walking around in his diaper on and no shirt. You know what I'm saying?
All bad shit. All bad shit.
You know, the dirty, diaper dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
sag.
Shit, he been wearing the same outfit for 4 weeks straight. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, come on, bro. It's like she got new clothes, she got her new purse or whatever. They got the new bag. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, man, like at the end of the day, I don't know. I just feel like we need to take the time to do a little bit more deliberating when it comes to these situations. Let's get in the back office. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk to the social worker. Let's talk to the lawyers, the legals, and let everybody say, okay, well, the situation over here is good. The situation over there is good. Everybody like they're making, you know what I'm saying, adequate amount of finances. You know what I'm saying? The living quarters, the situation is good. So maybe we shouldn't even waste too much time with, you know what I'm saying, with this. You know.
Just comes to, you know, something reasonable.
Yeah,
bro. Something reasonable.
Make sure the daycare paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got a car, pick them up. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, $200,000, that's the security. He's just paying for the kids' security.
That's a formality.
So I don't feel like because in reality,
she could have raped him. She could have went hard on.
I don't think she wanted nothing. That $200,000, I think the judge issued that because it's so low.
She could have went hard on him. Especially with, you know, her mom and her background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she could have milked that.
Yeah, she could have jumped down on the real big. And I think she's she's like, whatever the judge say. You know what I'm saying? 200,000. He's like, oh yeah, 200,000. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I pay for the security for the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though. It's a lot for us.
It's a lot for us.
But if you really break it down and look at the dynamics of where it's going and what it could be before and all that, and then their living situations. I mean, come on. Number one, you can't have $1 million home and not expect to pay at least $50 to $100 to maybe $200,000 to keep it up because you know that's a lot of house and the lawn gotta be mowed, it's gotta be cleaned and things like that. So see, people tell you, you know, hey, you want this $1 million house, you win a lotto, and the first thing you do is you go buy $2-3 million home, and you forget that a $2-3 million home, the upkeep alone is gonna be half of that a year possibly.
Yeah.
You think what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's real.
Unless that's all you're gonna do is wake up and clean, you know what I'm saying, clean the house. You're gonna mow your own lawn because you're gonna be working all week. You know what I'm saying? Week after week after week, you're just gonna be working your home. You know what I'm saying, to keep those expenses down. But you know. I think it's just things to look at.
It is, man.
Bad, I don't think.
200,000. I mean, you made off pretty good.
Yeah,
you made off pretty good.
And I think I'm being biased. I think I'm being for those minds, you know what I'm saying, that think that there's probably been in that world. But I'm not in that world. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, shit. If they hit me for $200,000, I'm like, man, you might well you're gonna lock me up now. You know what I'm saying? I need to make license plates. I'm gonna have to dig some ditches. I'm gonna have to do something. Because at the end of the day, they ain't got it. Yeah, they got it. You got to get
it like the Red Cross. Get the blood.
Get his blood.
No, man.
Your boy be pruned out. So you be like, what's wrong with 20, bro? 20 is pruned out, bro. I done gave blood just to pay this $200,000. You know?
Yeah, man. But this is real, though.
Yeah. So I mean, we're in agreement that it might be okay. It's not as bad.
It's not as bad.
Okay,
it's not as bad. You brought me over to the other side, so it's not as bad. It just seemed like a lot to me.
Right. I'm with you. Hey, and don't play therapy, baby. What we do, we gotta rationalize this thing. Like I said, I had to put my emotions out on that. I'm like, damn, I had to get out of myself. I had to think like Kanye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Think like Kanye shit. That's dangerous.
So I was thinking like Kanye, like, you know, killing an ass. The judge was like, man, do something for the babies. You know, $200,000, that's Christmas money.
That is.
That's probably what they get. That's probably, shit, that's just, let me not insult them. You know what I'm saying? They get that. That's probably, you know what I'm saying, once a month just for gifts. You know what I'm saying? When they walk into a store, you know, that's a Gucci, big wheel, you know what I'm talking about?
One of them Range Rover, little mini Jeeps.
They ride big wheels. So at the end of the day, man, you know, I'm getting out myself for a minute for that. But if I'm back in body, back in person, back as 20, you know, say $200,000, you know, she got money. This would be my argument. She got money.
Yeah.
I got money. Why do I need to give money to her? All we gotta do is just make sure that the living situation is good.
Yeah.
As long as the living situation is good, I can see my babies on a regular. You know what I'm saying? She's not plastering them all over the social media like you say. Put some conditions in there. I should have to give her nothing. She shouldn't have to give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just sign the paper, we divorce, and just walk off.
Take care of the kids like two parents are supposed to.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Every time someone gets divorced, money doesn't have to be exchanged. I don't feel.
Yeah, but that's the game you're in.
Yeah, that's why
when it was. I feel like that's the game you in when it was a hustle from the beginning.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it just stays there. Judges, I mean, what's y'all cut when y'all do child support? Do I need to go back to school?
Judges, lawyers,
to work to become a judge? Like, yeah, what's y'all cut? Because at the end of the day, just for two people to sit there and to discuss a divorce, that's bread. I talked to a young lady. First of the year, and I'm like, "What's your role? What's your occupation?" She tried to talk to me. We're trying to date, whatever the case may be. She told me her occupation was mediator.
Okay.
And that's what she does. She just sits in there and just mediates. I'm like, okay, so how much you get paid? She said, I can get paid anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 just mediating a session.
Wow.
I'm like,
wow.
Where do I sign up at? Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. I said 10. I meant to say $15,000 to $3,000 mediating a session. So I was like, that's pretty good. $1,500 to $3,000 just mediating a session. So if you do 2-3 sessions in a day, like, that's some bread.
Being that bitch mediating like Herb Dean, the UFC.
Man, so I'm like, so you get 30 fights, 15 or $3,000. You know what I'm saying? It could be more just for hours just to sit there just to listen. Why they
argue?
Yeah, why they argue about what they're gonna get? That's a damn good job. And I might be undercutting. I ain't talked to him in a while, but I'm like, yeah, I think it's around there.
Yeah.
About $3,000, $1,500 to $3,000 just to do a mediation. And I'm like, I can listen to a bunch of idiots talk about nothing.
Yeah.
Get paid. Give me a couple hours of that, you know what I'm saying?
I can do that too, but
I enjoy that.
It's an interesting thing though, the whole dynamic, man, and how all of it kind of evolves around money.
Yeah, everything does.
Yeah, the lawyers, the judges, the recipients of the funds, like, and it's never really about what it's supposed to be about the kids.
Yeah, focus on the baby.
Yeah.
Down money. You know what I'm saying? Make sure these babies gonna live good. Make sure these babies not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, mentally in a mental situation later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they're gonna get proper education.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like
agree.
there's things like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they're not gonna be embarrassed by the parents when they get old enough to see that how foolish your parents were.
Well, that's out the window.
Yeah.
That part's out the window. Okay.
But from what I understand, she paid a whole lot of money to get all those videos pulled before anybody saw it.
Like all of them.
All of them. It was apparently, you know. They supposed to have been pulled, but you still go on the internet and find them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying. So she tried it. But hey, that's it, man. You got anything else to add on it?
Nah, that's it for me, man. You brought me around to the other side, so we good, man. We good.
Hey, man, I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Naturals and enhancements down to 200,000 Kim Kardashian. Man, I'm on the road. Don't play therapy, baby. The original John 20 is in the house. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say the real John 20? That's who I am. You know, but on social media, it's the original John 20. I'm the man.
Yeah, this is Jerry P, man. We holding it down right here. Cedar Hill, Texas at Hooters, man. Y'all come join us every Thursday. Come holler at us, man. We're doing big things. So,
Yes, sir.
Mess with us.
All right, man. We out.